In the early morning hours on Wednesday, the New Britain Police Department experienced a network disruption. Once the issue was identified, the city immediately activated its established cybersecurity and incident response protocols. My office promptly contacted the Connecticut Department of Emergency Services and Public Protection, which in turn engaged federal partners and including the FBI. At the same time, the city brought in outside cybersecurity experts and additionally technical resources to address the threat. We can now confirm that the city of New Britain is a victim of a ransomware attack. The city is actively engaged in both investigating the incident and recovering affected systems. As part of this ongoing investigation, we are working to determine which portions of the city's network infrastructure were impacted. The process takes time, and I want to thank our collective team that's been working 24/7 to ensure that it is done carefully and correctly. Based on the current assessments, we anticipate beginning to bring certain systems back online this weekend, with continued progress thereafter. I want to be very clear and reassure residents. Public safety services remain operational, and the city continues to deliver essential services. There has been no interruption to emergency response, and every possible step is being taken to limit any impact on residents, businesses, and city operations. The city takes this matter extremely seriously. We are working closely with state and federal authorities and cybersecurity professionals to secure our systems, protect information, and ensure full and responsible recovery. My office will continue to provide updates as more information becomes available and as the investigation progresses. At this time, I would like to turn it over to Police Chief Matthew Marino to provide an update from the law enforcement perspective. Chief Marino.
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning, everyone. Again, we can confirm that the police department identified the network disruption early Wednesday morning and immediately followed established protocols. We cannot emphasize enough since the beginning, we have been in constant communication and have closely coordinated with the mayor's office along with our state and federal law enforcement partners. We want to reassure the community that police operations, emergency responses, and 911 services have and will continue to remain fully operational, and our officers continue to serve this community to the same standards. We cannot stress enough that this unique investigation is still very active and ongoing, and as a result, many details cannot be shared at this time to protect the investigation's integrity. Before I turn things over to Fire Chief Raul Ortiz, I want to close by reinforcing that we remain committed to maintaining public safety and will continue the cooperation with all agencies involved in this incident. Chief.
Good morning. As it pertains to fire and emergency services, I can reassure residents that fire and EMS services our services have not been disrupted. We can confirm that we have backup plans and redundancy plans, manual redundancy plans for situations just like this, so that we can minimize the impact that it's having to our emergency services. Our contingency plans remain in effect. We will continue to respond to services, and I want to reassure our residents that they have full confidence in calling 911, that the delivery of services that they have come to expect will be delivered, and we will respond accordingly. I want to close by thanking our firefighters, our EMS providers, as well as any emergency services providers for stepping up in a situation like this. Emergencies happen all the time, where we expect situations like this to happen and we respond accordingly. And to our residents, again, you have full confidence that your 911 providers, your first responders, will respond accordingly. There has been no disruption in services. Thank you. And at this time, I'll ask Public Works Director Mark Moriarty to address.
Hi, I'm Mark Moriarty, New Britain's Public Works Director. As soon as we were notified about this, the Public Works assembled our leadership team, our division heads, to just gauge any impact of our operation. Public Works is truly a service operation. We maintain the city's infrastructure, and we provide so many of the critical services that are provided to the city. Can confidently say, standing here, that there's going to be minimal disruption from a resident standpoint. The roads that we plow are going to continue to be plowed. The trash that we collect is going to continue to be collected. Utilities that we provide, water, sanitary, sewer, they're going to continue to function. And residents and people doing business in the city are not going to be they're not going to notice really anything happen. There's limited disturbance. We continue to work with the mayor's office and the emergency team, and if we need to adjust, we will adjust accordingly. And I want to thank Public Works staff for being so adaptable. Been creative on the handling of this incident, and I think we're doing a good job, and I have very strong confidence in the city's response on this incident. Thank you.
So now I'll turn it over to any questions that you may have.
The state, federal, was the FBI contacted? Are they in on this?
Yes, the FBI was contacted.
And roughly what time did the outage occur on Wednesday?
On Wednesday, it was early morning. And as soon as we found out, we again put these protocols together and reached out to different departments and to the state. The state then reached out to the feds to let them know what was going on.
And just confirm for the residents, no services are interrupted, everything is running normal?
Everything is running normal as we speak. Any other questions?